So welcome everyone to this. It's cold today, so we'll make sure all our joints are nice and mobilised. So welcome. Hi. Sorry, it took longer to park than I thought it was going to. I guess everybody's gone to the market now. It's cold or something. So we're just doing this. So just allow the arms to be floppy. And while we're doing that, we're nice and tall through the head. So yes, do feel free to bring people with you that haven't been before. That's great. Everyone's welcome. So and you know about the tea afterwards. There's tea. Yeah, it includes tea and coffee. I've just bought new decaf and normal coffee. So there's extra coffee upstairs because we were running out. But how are we doing for hot chocolate? Shall I? We'll check. All right, because I can go and buy some more this week. It's a very important part of exercise, and we're breathing in and out. And what you do is you lengthen through the head, and you sink the weight. So I'm going to shut that. Or maybe I'll leave it open. It's not open for a reason. That's fine. We can still see me okay, so that's all right. So we were looking at I think last week we were looking at the Yang style one. I can't remember. The new one. I went and learned a new Qigong form that's very nice. It's for health and it does stretching and things. And I can actually do it all the way through now. So we'll do that. And then I'd quite like to look a bit at some of the form if we've got time. So we'll just whiz through. So we're all breathing. Right. Thanks for making the effort to come in when it's a bit chilly out there. Because my classes earlier on in the week, it was so hot. Most people were sort of flaked out at home. And so we're just noticing the breath as it comes in and as it comes out. And then very gently, we're going to raise the arms and swing a bit. So I'll just show you from the side view. So I'm just doing this. So I'm keeping the arm in front of the body. And we are all breathing. Very good. So they've still got some congestion between here and Burwell, so I'm going to have to shoot off quite fast today, unfortunately. But so I teach 2 more classes now. I have to go to Burwell Sports Centre and teach two more 2 classes there on Thursday. It's good fun though. It's really good. So we're just bouncing, just looking at bounce, and we're releasing in the lower back and lengthening through the crown of the head. Let go in the lower back. Okay. So this actually, the bouncing and the shaking kind of happens in the end of the health form we're doing as well. So just notice that, really get the whole of the body involved in this movement. We're just gently breathing out and we go up, 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 up. So I'm hopefully seeing Eli tonight online. Saw him on Tuesday. Oh, So start nice and long, get the nice long arms first. And then when you've got that set up, then you go up, 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 up to feel the whole body stretching. So the form we're going to do after, you can go on tiptoes for some of it, but if that's too much, just stay where you are, and that's fine. You can adapt it to how you work, and that's a good thing. Marvelous. Okay, let's just, oh, so nice and slow. We just want to pay attention to what we're feeling. Two more. Wonderful. Posture check. Same shoulder, different direction. So that's it. And we're just breathing in, breathing out. Okay. Can you hear me all right at the back? Yeah, good. Can you hear me all right on Zoom? Yeah, brilliant. So yeah, I'm not, for those of you that knew, I'm not talking to a chair. Well, I am talking to a chair, but on the chair is a computer with some people who are coming on Zoom. And also we make a video, and then we'll do the other shoulder now, but just get your posture just so. So by upright, it's upright posture is what the toddler would stand like. So one of the people in my class yesterday was saying, oh, but when we used to say, get told to stand straight, they used to stand straight like this, and the legs would be straight, and the hips would be straight, and then your chin would be stuck up like that. That's not actually straight in this viewpoint, because then you're putting too much strain on the hips and the knees, and you want to be able to move. So actually, if you stand more like what straight would be for a toddler, so it's upright, it's not straight, because the body's got natural, like the spine's naturally curved anyway, and some people have got more of a curvy spine than others, and that's fine. So the straightness comes from floating up through here as this bit sinks down, and then you're releasing around the chest area. So it won't be, because of how the ribs and the spine and the things get put together, it's like a round thing. So you're just letting this release, and then the straightness comes from floating and sinking. So it's different to what you'd have been taught straight was when you were at school. That's not actually straight. That puts too much strain on the lower back as well. So what we do by standing like this, we're opening the lower back. And nice. So you're not bending, it's just slightly loose in the knees. So there's a bit of a spring. Right, let's do the other shoulder, otherwise we'll. But it was quite interesting how that got, when they say stand straight, for me it'd be like this, but then I'd get told off. No, it's like, it's not. And also it means you've got a good center of balance, is the weight is nicely distributed through the feet. So you have this focus of weight going through just behind the ball of each foot. And then the other direction. So feel the weight going through just behind the ball of the foot. Okay. And then you breathe in, breathe out. In. Push away the mountain, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and just show from the diagonal. Breathe out. So this becomes a video on the Grey Heron Internal Arts YouTube channel. We've got going quite well. So all the recorded classes go on there. Okay, hands on the hips, and we just circle lower back. One more in this direction, and then we go in the other direction. Breathing in and out. That's it. Keep breathing. Nice and tall. Breathe in. Breathe. In. One more time. Shake out the arms, shake out the legs, kick the legs. So we're going to do, yeah, we'll do this one just to kind of get us a bit more. So I'll demonstrate. You go on your tiptoes and you go tiny step forward, back, back, forward, forward, back, back, forward, forward, back, back, forward, forward, back, forward, forward. And if you want to do something with your hands, you can do little punches with your hands while you do this. And stop. You can stop like that at the end. That's quite nice. But it's a good one because it helps strengthen the feet and it helps strengthen the ankles. And then you start with the other foot. So I think I was going left, right, left, right. Then you start with the other foot forward. So we just. There you go, very good. And then you go backwards, backwards, forwards, forwards, but we won't do that, we'll run out of time. And then the other one he does, he goes together, together, apart, together, together, apart. And if you want, you can do a little punch. That. It's really good for the brain, isn't it? Okay, let's do 10 steps. Ready to go. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So in this case, you put the whole foot down. But when we were doing the exercise, we were on the tiptoes. And that's quite a good one. And it's very small steps. He was quite insistent on that. And you've got to try and be quite light on it. It's a good exercise, that. It's horrible though. But okay, now we've pulled the legs up, we'll do this one. So we're just opening this hip joint. Opening the hip joint, then we go in the other direction. And kick, 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 kick. So Master Chen, baby Master Chen, when he does the kick, he kind of has a fierce expression on his face and he sort of grunts a bit. He kind of goes like that. But so if you feel that you need to do that, feel free. But I personally don't, but that's how he does it. Okay, and then we do this. He's quite So you want your hips level, shoulders level, and nice and tall through the spine. And then we go outside and then inside. So outside. He usually does about 30 to 40 of these, just to get the whole of the hip, knee and ankle and toes nice and mobilized. Okay, now we go the other direction. So it works your balance, because most of your weight's on one leg. And then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So that works balance as well. It's good. Okay, just go back to bouncing. We'll do this one. So he has his feet together, then he raises the foot, puts it down, and then puts actually he does that. So you now this foot is forward. Actually, we'll do this one first. So he goes forward and back like this. I'll do it slowly. He normally does it much faster. So you're warming this knee up and you're sinking back into that and lengthening through the spine. So this is happening. He normally does it like triple the speed, but we're trying to get someone asked him, what are you actually doing when you're doing this? And he showed us and he did it very slowly and that seemed to be much nicer. Okay, now try that the other side. So feet pointing forward. Place your hand on the knee. Actually, I'll show it from the side view because then you can see what the angle is. And then you sink back and forward. Eight, 9, 10. So this is the exaggerated version. 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Yeah. So that just helps warm up the knee. And then to do the hamstring stretch. So we're like this. We've got the foot forward. We stretch up like that. Stretch like this. Breathe in, breathe out. And then this hand rests on the knee and the leg. And then the other hand, if you can, grabs hold of the toes. And then come forward and then stretch like that. So you're stretching the calf muscle. So we stretch the hamstring first and we stretch the calf muscle, then we do it the other side. Then breathe out. And nice. Okay. Just have a bit of a shake. So that just helps with the blood pressure. We stretch up. Turn. Turn. Over. Over. Forward. If you can, come down into a full squat. If you can't, don't worry about it. And then we come up. Stretch. I'll do it this way. Turn to the left. Turn to the right. Over to the left. Over to the right. Leg straight, back straight. Down into a squat. And come up. Turn to the left. Turn to the right. Over to the left. Over to the right. Leg straight, back straight. Come down into a squat. Yeah. Okay. We'll just do this one. Just breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, out. Breathe in, breathe out. Relax. Breathe in, breathe out. Let go. Breathe in, breathe out. Let go. Breathe in, breathe out. Let go. One more time. And just round and breathe out. Okay, final one. Hands on the chest, breathing in and out, and we're sinking down. Breathe in, breathe out. Then you turn the head. Then breathe out. On the stomach side. Great. With a little shake out. It's very nice. So yeah, I think we're that's all right. That'll do. The short we'll just go. So the Yang style Qigong. I did a 3-hour seminar with it, and I just joined in and relaxed, and I wasn't trying to remember it, and I very successfully couldn't remember any of it. So then luckily there was video, so I was looking at the video over the weekend, last few weekends, just so I could get all the movements, and yeah, but it's very nice. So you start with feet together. Breathe in and out. We'll just join in. And then step out with your left foot. So step out with your left foot. That's it. And then you breathe in. Breathe out and extend the fingers. That's it. Breathe in. Breathe out. Then breathe in. So this is like you're a bat. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then bring the hands to the waist. So, and imagine you're holding a pencil between your shoulder blades. Breathe in. And out. So if the breathing's too slow, just breathe normally. That's fine. Just do what you need to. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Turn the fists outwards. Breathe in. Now you can come up on tiptoes if you want. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Twist the fish. Then you go up again. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring your left foot together. Bring your right foot in. Hold your hands like this. Now bend the knees and then you breathe in, breathe out and turn. In. So he does this one 3 times each side. So we've got one more breathing in. Out. Bend your knees. In. Okay, now this next one, it's better if you have your feet a little bit apart and only go down as far as is comfortable. So you've got a choice. Before we do, you've got a choice. You can go down to here. You can go down to here, or you can go all the way down and get your whole of your torso nicely lined up with your thigh. If you're really flexible, you'll be able to do that. If you're not that flexible, just and we do 6 stretches for the hands, so they're hamstring stretches. So that's why we did a bit of hamstring stretching earlier. So I'll just show like this. So breathe in, breathe out. And then you breathe in, you come up. Don't worry if you can't go all the way down. It's not a competition. It's just to gently stretch your hamstrings. If you need to keep the knees bent, that's good too. You can do it either with straight legs or bent legs, whatever works. One more. Then bring the hands to the back. Breathe in, lean back. Do that. Breathe in. Last one, number 6. Right. And then hold your right thumb, old mirror, and then you follow the direction of the thumb. So you breathe in, stretch up, and then breathe out. Then you have your left thumb. Follow the direction of the left thumb, breathe in, breathe out. So it comes straight back down. So it comes around and then back down like that. And then the right thumb, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Nice. Oh, I've left one out. Hang on. We'll do this one next, but we'll do it in the wrong order. So he does 6 of these. One more time. And then we do the stretching one. So you breathe in, you stretch it up. So you can keep your feet flat on the floor, just do it like that. But if you want some extra stretch, you can come up on your tiptoes. It's a nice stretch. I think it's 1 more each side, unless I've lost count. We're supposed to do 4 each side. 4 each side. And then it gets very silly. So you come up like this. And then it starts with the fingers. And then you work your way down the whole arm. And then when you got to the whole arm, that's when you start doing the legs at the same time. So it's like you're flying. Like a, well, and then it swaps like that. So we kind of do a version of bounce and shake. And then it, and then it gets faster and faster, 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 faster. And then it goes, nothing to see, you know, like that. Yeah. And that's the ending. And then you bring your feet together and then you place your hands on your tummy and look really serene, as if you haven't been doing all that stuff. And that's the have a little shake out. So that form, there's drawings from a book that was published in 1932. So it's at least as old as 1932, but he suspects it's much older. And it's also sort of their version of the Budwan gin, in a way, the 8 strands of the brocade. So, but it's just a nice little set, and I love the stretching. I think it's great. So that's what, yeah. Okay, let's just go back to this one. I think what I'd quite like to do is might be quite nice to have another go at brush knee and push. So in this class, we tend to look at the first third of the form, and then it might be quite nice to actually go through the first third of the form. But we'll have to do that next week because I can focus on that next week. But the brush knee and push, or the brush knee and twist movement, very good for footwork, coordination, balance, breathing, and all sorts of things. So we start here like this, and it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. So the 1 brush knee, push, twist step, and sig forward. So just have a look. Yeah, demonstration, observe. So 1, 2, push. 3, sig back and turn. 4, sig forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Marvelous. Let's go for a walk. So how to walk around the shops. I'm just going to turn the zoomies round. Right, be careful, zoomies. Here we go. We got you round there. We got the. Okay. Right. How to walk round the market. So we'll start like actually we'll start this side just so so the zoomies can see. So you step, heel, toe. Then you transfer your weight. Then you sit back and hold the ball, little ball. So it's a little ball, whips, 1, 3, Wow. Okay, now this time, like this, bring your foot in, then bring your foot in. So we'll do muscle chains backwards. There, so like this. Okay. It's just so we can go back to where we started in a very cool way. Marvelous. The nose. But on a good day, the feet are completely silent and no one can hear your footsteps. Like magic. Right. Okay, I'll just show you from, so you can do it as a health exercise. Do it as a health exercise, so you just do that. We'll do it as a health exercise to finish off, and then we'll do a bit of, I'll turn the zoomies round again. Here we go. And then, oh, it's nearly tea time and people need to warm up. So let's, okay, in which case, let's do, why take breakfast fruit as a health exercise? Just to kind of, if you've never done it before, just bluff it, it's fine. Just, no, just join in. So you can learn by watching, you can also learn by joining in and bluffing it. You just bluff it and it's, I just like the name, White Ape Offers Fruit. It just seems like a very nice thing to do for your friends. We had, me and my friends, I've got friends that I stay with in Exning on the night before, so I don't get stuck on the A10. And I bought loads of fruit and they bought some fruit and we had it with some ice cream. So it was very nice. So there's some nice new coffee that you can use to warm yourselves up with. Marvellous. You're all doing brilliantly. Don't worry if you're doing a variation. It looks great. It looks wonderful. Yeah, I know this hall is. Marvellous. Okay, let's do this. So just breathe in. Breathe out. We'll do a bit of chi cleansing. Cleansing exercise. So this is one I learned from Mark. I'm hoping at some point, I think it's July sometime, he's teaching his Tai Chi for rehabilitation. So for like cardiac rehab, nerve, stroke rehab, things like that. I'm hoping to see him later in the summer. Okay, breathing in, embrace the tiger, return to the mountain. So those of you that are sticking around after the official tea break stop, we'll be looking at white acorns fruit, and we'll be looking at the first half. We'll just go through the first half of the form, just for fun. We looked at it last night, so. And then we'll rub hands together and look super young today. Super young today, very good. And feel that youthful complexion. And then underneath, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. And then rub the hands together. They give the lower back and front. All that good. Yeah. And then embrace the tiger, return to the mountain, a few more rounds. I'll show you from the diagonal view. So it's all very nice round shape. Nice round shape. Floating soft arms. Just breathe in. Check your posture. Just breathe in and breathe out. Push the right hand, left hand over the top, feet together and back. Brilliant. Well done, everyone. Okay, so we'll have a water break. Those of you that are staying, those of you that are going, enjoy your tea break. Well done. Right, let's do more stuff. We're gonna do some white acorns fruit, and then we're gonna look at the we'll do the first half of the form. So we'll just keep moving. It's too cold in this place. I'm gonna have some water. Very good. Okay, white acorns fruit. Yeah, like you've got a nice place of straw tea. Just don't drop them. You know, it'd be a nice way of you're very excellent. Right, we've got okay, my table and we'll just go nice and slow. So we'll start like this. We'll do it in this, and then we go like that. So we'll just hold phone. Now I've actually got a suit on, and you've got to look slightly wise. And there's a Chinese ensemble playing in the corner. We've got our suits on. We've got the film crew, and someone's throwing petals at us with a big blower. Nice. And then we go like this. So you feel that stretch, then you close, and then you stick back, and then you hold the dragon, and then you can really think it's a big curl, isn't it? I don't think it's real. And then you come like this, and then we go back. Marvelous. See you later. Well done. Great. Come like this. We stretch. Release the stretch. Now ways to the back foot. And then that's like your imagine standing out to the direction. Then you roll the ball So, but it's fine because it's challenging and oh, very good. How are we doing on Zoom? Yeah, you just got to relax your shoulders more. Very good. Very good. And then so eventually you randomize where you're moving to. This one we're just going forward, but actually we'll turn around. You can do it in the other. You can do it in the other direction. So you can move, and then you can what you can do is you can actually you can kind of make it up. You can kind of move around and randomize it, and then go for a walk. Or by taking a fruit walk, but let's just stick with. Let's just do it in one way. But I'm just saying that the possibilities are endless. So you can maybe start and go off in this direction, and then you can go in that direction. So and then it gets really fun, and then you have to get the traffic lights out. Because then, if you've got a big crowded room full of people, we all then bump into each other. That's very silly. But you can try it out in your garden at home. You can just go for a white fruit walk. Do it at family parties. Yeah, maybe I'm not sure how many prosecco's you should have beforehand, but you can marvellous. Right, yeah, we've got half the form to go through as well. We looked at the first half of the form last night with Mike. So I thought, well, we better throw that in. It's very good. It's very good. And you just want to keep nice and relaxed. So, especially if you're doing a variation, you go, oh, I'm doing a variation, I'm going to relax a lot. Rather than, oh no, I'm doing a variation. Oh, no, it's fine. Master Chen says we're in a process of reducing the interference in our bodies. And it's the interference in our bodies that stop us from being able to do the move exactly as represented. So we're just relaxing, so you just got to relax. No. So you can do it all day long. You can walk around the shops, doing your white eye. No. Where's the baked beans? They're over there. You can just get great. So, okay, let's go through the form. Face this way. We're just going to go through the first half of the form for fun, and then we're going to stop and have a cup of tea because we've earned it. We don't really make the second tea break, especially because I've got to get to my next class. It's a nightmare. Because in the olden days, I could get to Burwell in like 20-25 minutes. But now, it's 12 o'clock till 1 for the seated fitness class. And then I do a standing and lying down and sitting down fitness, because not everyone can lie down and get back up off the floor. So we do stretching in a chair. It's all very, I approve. It's all very adaptive. And everyone's welcome kind of thing. So we breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, and again. So you're breathing out, hands come up. Breathe in, breathe out. Now I turn around. And then you can breathe in, raise the hands up. Hold the ball. So step with your left foot up, hold the main step. Left foot. Sink back and so nice round shape in the arms. 2. How we all do. Very nice, everybody. That's great. Yeah, so sorry I didn't have time to set up on music. Never mind. And third step. Now this time, tap starts. Okay, I'm going to mirror you. You sidestep, grasp the sparrow's tail, white crane spread its wings. So this is the front cover of the Total Union magazine shop. So that's it, and you look really serene and wise. There we go. And then drop the arm down, and then we do brush the arm, push in and push, and then we do the twist step, and then we sink forward. And just join in as best you can. There's loads of people doing the transport step. So push in and push. Now raise the right heel, spear hand. Cut down. Step back a bit closer than the feet. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 2, 3, 6, forward. Now turn. Turn right over the wall. Draw back. Capstone. Step. Inspect the horse's mouth. Roll back. On. Double hand push. Separate the hands, double hand push. That's it. Sink back. 1, 2, turn. Push out. And then roll over the wall. And then we do the same on the other side. Inspect the horse's mouth. Roll back. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Single whip. So those of you, it's like that. So left hand whip. Then sink back. Down. And then as I will mirror, I'll mirror from both hands like that. So we do this. And just keep nice and relaxed. And don't worry if we're doing a variation, just join in. Just join in, it's fine. It's fine. It's very good. Lots of practice. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Single. Marvelous. There we go. Nice. We only had time to do that once, but I'll turn the zoomies round. There we are. So the single whip, you can do it both sides. So like that. So that's there. So that's shoulder height, and that's shoulder height. I'll just show you from the And then you can also do it the other side. So you can do it both sides, and then there. So we'll have a look at single whip next week, because it's actually quite a nice little health exercise in itself. Well, we packed that in, didn't we? Okay, let's quit while we're ahead, yeah? You all looked amazing. Do you know, if we'd had the silk suits, proper silk suits, handmade, hand-stitched silk suits, lively, we would have looked just like, you know, the master. We'd have been, no one would be able to tell the difference. Because the thing is, when you move one of those silk suits, it kind of ripples around and makes you look amazing. Although I think it might have something to do with that they might be amazing in the silk suit, but maybe we would achieve amazingness. You know, who knows? Okay, triple heater, because the heat's all over the place in the plant. So like this. So we'll be doing a lot of sneaky foot strength exercises by going up on our toes. Yeah. So at some point from June onwards, I'll be doing yoga, some yoga with Sally Yoga. And if I learn anything useful, I will of course pass it on. So we're friends. And I said, I want to do some yoga, but I can't go to any of the classes because they clash. So we're going to try and meet up privately. Okay, embrace the tiger, return to the mountain. This is all good. So yeah. So we mobilized all our joints and then we did stuff. It's good. One more time. And then kind. So place your hand on your heart center, hand on kind thoughts, kind of all thoughts into the heart. And then lower down to your grounded and rooted, centered, stable thoughts. Okay, very nice, everybody. It's tea time. It's tea time. So well done. Brilliant. Well done, Zoomies. Well done, Roomies. Well done, scorecard holder. This is all good. Okay. We've got to go and have some tea now. You all look great. And we'll see you all next time. Thanks a lot. Bye. Bye.